I promise you that today's episode totally isn't an excuse just to use a Deadpool thumbnail. Hit like and subscribe, tell me your favourite superhero in the comics, let's live the dream. What's up guys, I'm Chasing Lamely and welcome to episode number 25 of Living the Dream. In today's episode we are going to be playing Wrexham. We are still sitting top of the table through some miracle. Let's just run you through what you've missed since the last episode, in which I believe we played Weymouth. So we played Dulwich. Hamlet beat them 2-0 with Torrent and Robson scoring goals. I'll English eventually. Ebbsfleet we beat them 3-0 with Porter and a brace from Torrent scoring the goals. Altrincham we beat 2-0 with Barton and Robson on the score sheet. We'll ignore the friendly. We got through to the first round of the FA Cup by beating Curs and Ashton 3-1. Joseph Torrent getting 2, Alex Kirk scoring. A draw against Torquay with Jason Porter scoring and a 1-1 draw. And then we've just lost to Cheltenham. So that kind of brings you up to date. Today's episode we're going to do the Wrexham game. And if we have time, I'll do the Altrincham game as well. Because why not? We'll do the FA Cup and Wrexham in the same episode. Don't hold me to it. If the Wrexham game goes long, it'll be 2 episodes. But for now, that's the plan. So, let's get into the game. Let's see what happens. So, today's starting lineup, we're going with O'Meara in goal, Cisse at right back, Kirk, Jones and McCormick make up the rest of the defence. We've got Yassine, Hardy, Burnett and Robson in the midfield with Torrent and Porter up top, Watson, Barton, Taj together, Jones and Larry Lee, the other end Jones, which is Nathan Jones, the striker, and Larry Lee on the bench. No real reason behind the selections. A few players are out injured. Striker-wise, I probably could have thrown Rhys Emery in there, could have thrown Chris Cahill in there, but Nathan Jones has been kind of knocking on the door for a while. You can see he's got some big potential, so we're just going to give him a chance if we need him and see if we can get ourselves the win against Wrexham. Team talk, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you will win. That's a pretty positive message to give the team. The crowds are getting bigger. We are ready for Wrexham. Let's go and do some damage. Throw in, Cisse to take it, throws it long, looking for Porter. Porter can't quite get there, but it has come back to Cisse off the head of Ponticelli. Ball goes in from Cisse. Robson's there at the back post, but it's gone over the bar. We've done our best, but we still haven't cracked the opening goal yet. We are well ahead on stats, though. Throw in with McCormick now. Ball goes to Burnett. Burnett plays it back to McCormick. Can McCormick get the ball over? He can. Torrent is not quite able to get there, and Ponticelli has picked up the ball. O'Neill, ball forward. Luckily, Alex Kirk is there and Cisse will pick it up. Ball forward to Burnett. What can Burnett do? Ball over the top to Torrent. Torrent picks it up. Can't quite get the finish. He set himself up nicely, but too many defenders. Bit crowded in the box. Couldn't quite get the finish. And now Steve Hardy will take the corner. Ball goes long. Where's that going to go? Headed away by Kelleher. Only as far as Burnett, though. Burnett plays it into Porter. Porter finds Torrent. Torrent tries to find the ball back to Porter. It's cut out and the keeper gets it clear. Ball just runs into nothing. We've made it through to half time and Wrexham haven't even managed a shot on goal yet. Things have been going that well. Slightly concerning is the fact that Alex Kirk has picked up a knock. It's a suspected pulled hamstring, but he's also our best defender right now, which is a bit of a concern. Hopefully things will change in the second half. 60 minutes in and O'Brien with a free kick. We've got a lot of players who've picked up knocks. It's a bit of a concern right now. O'Neill picks up the ball. Daniel, what can he do? To Davis, let's defend this. I know a lot of our players are hurting, but we need to show some willing. That was some really big mistake there by Kirk. And I've really got to start thinking about taking off some of these tired legs. O'Neill picks up the ball. Out to Ince. We've really got to do something about this. Ponticelli has picked up the ball back to O'Neill. What can O'Neill do? Ball over the top. Hopefully O'Meara will pick it up. Nico Jones does well to get rid of it, but only as far as Davis. Ball back in. Johnson is there and we're a goal down. Jebberson, is there. We are a goal down and it's very much time to start looking at making some changes. Taj Gather's going to come off for Kirk. I know Yassine has picked up a knock, so we'll send Freddie Barton in there. And Robson not having the game of his life, so we'll send Ethan Watson in. Triple sub, but hopefully that will give us the impetus to get back into the game. I'm very worried by how many of our players are tired at this stage in the game though. Throw in and it's going to be taken by Cisse. What can we do here? Ball goes to Barton, who's playing on the right hand side now. Torrent gets there. Don't know how he got there, but he has. Plays it back to Barton off the post. It's bouncing around in the box. Has gone out for a goal kick, but it was dangerous for a second there. We very much need to get back into this one. Free kick now, edge of the box. Cisse has been taken off with a knock. We could be in real trouble here because a lot of our players are hurt. A lot of our Wrexham are just kicking the hell out of us, which is not the way. Horsfield will take it, and it's 2-0. We're in real trouble right now. We're in so much trouble. We shouldn't be losing to Wrexham. I want to berate the players, but it's not going to let me do it. It's a great free kick, but it's unforgivable that we just aren't doing more. I mean, they've had 4 shots on target. We're getting FM'd in the worst way. Free kick with Omer, plays it short to Taj Gether. What can we do here? Let's hope we can get ourselves at least back to level terms. Nico Jones to Burnett. Burnett has options, needs to look up. Plays it over the top for Porter. Jason Porter is through. Jason Porter tried to take too many touches. He finally gets it in though. We are back in the game. It is 2-1. And now it's time for us to start mounting a comeback. That's the plan. You can see it again. Burnett's through ball was excellent. Porter maybe took 1 too many touches here. Tried to walk it in. He did eventually get it into the net, but probably made too much work for himself there. Let's see if we can get another goal in these last 7 or so minutes. This is the last throw of the dice, the last highlight. Wrexham with a free kick with Pearson. Can we do something here? Jebison is through. We need to defend here. We have defended. Gether is the guy that shuts down the opportunity. And it's all over, and we've lost 2-1 to Wrexham at the Lair. A very disappointing result for us. Very disappointing outcome. You weren't good enough today is absolutely the correct response. And I think we maybe just about have time to sneak in the game against Altrincham in the FA Cup, so come back and join me for that. So we're back for the second game of our double header against Altrincham in the FA Cup, and let's hope we can get a slightly better performance out of the team this time than we did last time. I've made a few changes to the team, so we'll go through those in just a second. Starting lineup is going to be Omer, Cisse, Kirk, Jones and McCormick. Barton, Hardy, Kayembe comes back from injury, but he can only play the first half, and Max Robson with Torrent and Porter up top. Halen, Baxter, Burnett, Cahill, Mashevsky, Craig and Mlenek are going to be the bench, so a few more familiar options there. Hopefully we can get ourselves a better result and end the episode on a high. That's the plan. Interesting, we're just going to tell them to enjoy the match today because that feels like the best option. Let's not go too hard. Vinny Kayembe looks aggressive as always. Hopefully that won't manifest itself into a red card. Let's get this underway, get ourselves through to the second round of the FA Cup. Free kick now for Altrincham. Long King puts it forward. Pennickett's trying to chase it down, but Kirk will get rid of it. Only as far as Lewis Thompson. Thompson puts the ball through to Pennickett and we are a goal down. And our defensive woes in this episode have been... well... yeah. Try not to swear on the channel. It's not been good. It's not been a great performance, and well, it's not been a great performance this game or the previous game. Defensively, things are looking rocky, and I'm not quite sure what. I don't know if it. I don't want to blame one guy, but we've looked solid when I've had Halem at the back, but we're not looking terribly solid when we have got McCormick at the back. Throw in for us. McCormick is going to be the guy taking it. Hopefully he can redeem himself. Porter tries to get his head to it, but Hufford will get his hands to it. 5 minutes to go until half-time. The team are not really playing well at all. Costello has picked up the ball on the right-hand side. Let's try and get a tackle in here. That would be nice. We didn't. We just did nothing. And luckily, Pennickett can't finish this time. And that is half-time, and we've been utterly atrocious. So bad. I was going to say unlucky, boys, but that doesn't really... No. You've not played as well as you're capable of. Do something else. Did nothing. Do something else. Anything else. Throw in straight away for Altrincham. We could go 2 down here. McCormick heads it away. And Gessan is the guy that picks up the ball. And we've got to try and get this off of him. Well, we've not. Hallam is through. This could be 2-0. Jones gets in the way of it. McCormick's never going to get there. And Costello gets there. Omer picking up the ball. And hopefully he can relieve the pressure. Big boot upfield. Looking towards Barton. Can Freddie Barton make a good impression? Crosses it in for Joseph. Torrent can't quite put it away, but Torrent picks it back up. Barton is there. Back in. Robson. Max Robson on the back post. It looked like he got stuck under his feet for a second, but he has managed to put it away. He has managed to find the finish, bring us back onto terms, and there is still a chance that we can get through this FA Cup tie. Cross went through the left-back's legs as well. Shame Torrent couldn't finish it. Barton with a bit of a wayward cross luckily found Robson, who just managed to slide it away and wasn't offside. So it's 1-1. Free kick for Altrincham. Hallam takes it, headed away by Long King. I've just been making subs. I've sent Hallam and Craig on. I think Jason Porter is also going to make way for Chris Cahill because I need new ideas and nothing new seems to be happening. Really good free kick from Hallam. Finds Long King. I don't know who was responsible for not picking him up there. It's probably Cisse looking at the numbers. We're sinking without a trace a little bit. And it's not okay. We're well ahead on all of the metrics too, which is just disappointing. Right, late chance. Cisse with a long throw. Look, Long King's the guy that gets it away, but Kirk has picked up into Craig. Can Matthew Craig do anything? Ball back to Nico Jones. Ball over the top. It's looking for Torrent. Torrent gets there. It's been disallowed for offside. That was our one chance to take this further, and he was offside. There's no doubt he was offside. It's just disappointing that we couldn't pull something a bit better out the bag, to be honest, and things are going to run very quickly towards full time. That will be the game, and we've sunk out the FA Cup, and suddenly things are looking like they're on a downward trajectory for us. I'm really not happy about that performance. I'm not going to say that was a pleasing performance. I'm not happy with their performance. It was a terrible performance. We should be beating Altrincham. We are so far ahead of them in the league. We should be beating them. I don't know what's happened with this slump in form. We are luckily safe from relegation, but I thought we'd probably be on a bit more of a chase towards automatic promotion than we are, which is disappointing. So after the games we've played today, we are still top of the National League, although probably more through the skin of our teeth and having a game in hand than anything. Things are looking precarious, and we are out of the FA Cup, which isn't appearing on that screen. I don't know what our expectation was, if I'm honest. I'm hoping it was just reach the first round, otherwise the board may not be terribly happy with that. The expectation was to reach the second round. Excellent, that's what we like to see. Okay, well, assuming things aren't going badly enough that we'll be out of a job by then, we're going to come back for the Halifax game. That'll be the next one up. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's always a pleasure to have you. You can find me on the socials below. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon at Chasing Lanely. Like and subscribe, because liking and subscribing is good for your soul. Magic graphic there, because that just makes me happy. If I'm honest, it just makes me happy putting it up there. And until next time, guys, I've been Chasing Lanely. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.